I hope everything's good now. I really hope everything's good now. I hope there's no issue with the service. I hope everything's good now. I really hope everything's good because we had some technical issues. Because where I'm at, the service is not doing well. Let's see if it's working now. Let's see if it's working now. Let's see if we get some people in the building and let's see if it works. I do apologize, everybody that was viewing. You couldn't hear me. I'm surprised nobody said anything. I got a message that it wasn't working. So let's see if it's working now. Just waiting for people to come in the building. Let's see if it's working now. Let me go to my thing. Let me see. Yep, let's see if it's working now. Yep, it's working. Okay, I do apologize, y'all. I had to put on the Wi-Fi service. I had to put on the Wi-Fi service. You tune into Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. For those who was viewing the previous video, there was no sound. I received the message, and it was an issue because of the location where I'm at, so we should be good. Salute to Fable Studios for tuning in. Salute to Fable Studios for tuning in to the show. And to other people that was viewing. Guys, we all have to make necessary steps to enjoy life for what it is, right? We have to. We have to life for what it is, y'all. I think that it's great to have certain things going on in our life. What's actually missing is that we put a lot of hours into certain situations and we don't make time for ourselves to do what we need to do. And when I calculated everything, like for example, if you work a 9 to 5, you put in 40 hours, or you put in 60 hours. Let's say you put in 40. If you put in 40 and you calculate the time you got to go in before you get there and after you leave, and whatever type of transportation gets you from point A to point B, you got to add on 2 hours. So that's literally 10 hours a day. And in most cases, it's more than 10 hours a day, depending on who you talk to. You don't have time to do anything for yourself because when you calculate the time you spend with your significant other, it may be 21 hours out of the week. Even with the children, that's an additional 3 hours. That's 24 hours out the week. So when you calculate that plus your sleep, you're not going to sleep. You're not going to sleep because you got to make sure everybody's good. So on average, you don't have time to do anything for yourself. That's why a lot of us have let ourselves go. We have let ourselves go. Now, why would you put a laughing emoji and a sound to it? I'm laughing at the fact that we can't blame nobody of the condition we put ourselves in. We have to laugh and do something about it. That's why I put the sound this time. Because honestly, a lot of us let ourselves go due to working out less. And when I was coming up in the 90s and early 2000s, you had more time to be active. And the way they got things construct right now, There's no excuse yet. You put more time into the bills. The bills is your relationship now. The bills is our relationship more than our opposite partner. The man with the woman with the man. Now, if you go a certain way, as long as you're not messing with children and you're not messing with other situations, you get the drift with any livable creature situation, things like that. You're not into those type of stuff, then to each his own. You know what I'm saying? And so all I'm telling you is that we have given a lot of our time and not time for God. I didn't even put God in the equation because God doesn't ask for us to talk to him a long time. He just requires us to, give him all the glory for the strength, the opportunity to make things happen. You get what I'm saying? And so I want to tell y'all, to everybody that's at a great place, I want to say applaud yourself. When you get up in the morning, right? You get up in a good day. Tell God thank you for being at the place you want to be at. Because it may not be perfect. You're there for a reason. And one thing I learned through this whole situation is that when things get better, you want it to be better forever. You don't want it to be temporarily. You get what I'm saying? You want it to be long term situation. That's confirmation. That's a big confirmation. Wow. Wow. That's how God works mysterious ways through Christ. A big confirmation, y'all. A big confirmation. And I was not even looking for it. And so what that tells me is that when you do what you love to do, there's no amount of time because you're doing it for the love. It's only when you force yourself to be in a situation or situations, that's when the problems begin. So what I would tell everybody is while you at your great destination, whatever state you in, whatever you got going on, give praises to God that you get the opportunity to sit and do what you love to do. Because you bust your behind, you went through the BS. And now you are situated and you're becoming more situated. And what I would tell everybody to tell a partner is like, look, I want what's best for us. At the same time, tell your partner that you care about them. Tell them you appreciate them. And it's okay to express the love and compassion you have for your partner. And don't be afraid to be yourself. Because nothing is easy. Relationships are not easy, y'all. And I'm going to tell you something, what I know, because I've been in a lot of considered serious relationships. And I can tell you that as time goes on, you're going to have to make sure you love yourself to the point that when you see the person you're with or the person see you together, it's naturally, and everybody sees it. They can hear it in your voice. Only you know your worth. As a man, as a woman, what you be able to tolerate, what you would not be able to tolerate. Traveling have saved my life, y'all. It have saved me from a lot of situations. Because let me tell you something. It's not wrong being a homebody. It's not wrong being in your house. If you doing pretty good for yourself, And you don't have to go out there and deal with people, places, and things. Pat yourself in the back and thank God that you put in the work to get there, because that's great. That's great, and you deserve to be there. I push people to want to be to a point that they don't have to deal with too many people in this day of time. As for me, being a traveling person, I learned more about people, places, and things and situations. I just couldn't be stuck in one particular place. You get what I'm saying? That's why I will be doing a lot of visiting other states more often. And why I love Florida, y'all know I do. There's other places to go, places to see, things to do. And we cannot allow these deities and entities be the only ones making moves. While we sitting here watching them doing the nonsense. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, y'all, these deities and entities, they got nothing to look forward to. Listen, they're not even on our radar right now. They are dealing with all types of complications and issues that we don't have to deal with. Why? Because we're with God in Christ. They have no relationship with the Father in Christ. Their relationship is with Satan. And Satan gave them temporary pleasures, temporary places, temporary travels. Ours is going to be forever, ever, forever, ever. And when we go places, we're not stressed out. We're not looking over our soldier. We're paying attention to our surroundings. They're looking over their soldier 24/7. You know why? You know why? Because they got nothing going on with their life. So don't envy them. Don't envy these people of what they got going on, what seem like they got more than you going on. No, they don't. And a long call, no, they don't. So don't get depressed for these people. Is what I'm saying. Don't get depressed for these people, y'all. Do not get depressed for these people. Do not allow them to take you off what you got going on. And I'm going to say this, wherever you at, make sure your responsibilities is fully taken care of before you do anything. You sit down with your partner, fellas and ladies, make sure all your responsibilities are taken care of before y'all do anything, because you do not want to be jacked. And you cannot blame the other person for being jacked. You made that decision. You got to make sure wherever you at, wherever you stay, all your stuff is taken care of as a man, as a woman. All your responsibilities are taken care of before y'all do things together. I think a lot of people in these quick fix relationships, because that's what I call them, and they go with the flow, they don't take care of their responsibilities, and all of a sudden, boom, all these things start piling up out of nowhere. You can't blame the partner, you got to blame yourself. This is why I don't rush, y'all. Don't rush. When I used to rush, all this other stuff came out of nowhere. You think people gonna bail you out? No, they not. You gotta bail yourself out. So before you do anything with anybody in any situation, make sure all your responsibilities is taken care of. A lot of people are going through it because they put their responsibilities in the back burner for temporary affection, love, and now you broken because now you got this big bill coming in your. That person ain't gonna help you out for the most part. All they're gonna tell you is figure it out, and rightfully so. You had this dude in Chicago. He's complaining about being removed out of the facility because the buildings is messed up. Hey, at the end of the day, you should want to be in a better environment. I don't get why people don't want to be in a better environment. And people really get funny with you that you want to be in a better environment, that you want to move your family or your significant other into a better situation. You don't deserve to have more space. You don't deserve to be here or be there. Look, anywhere you go, there's going to be issues. The question is, you want to limit the issues down as much as possible. That's why I laugh at my situations, because I know what is going on and I am going to do what needs to be done. I laugh at my situations because I realize that, hey, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay for many of y'all. Just laugh it out like that. Okay, that's in the way. Okay, I'm going to take care of it. I'm not going to worry myself, because the devil, he wants you to be stressed out. He wants you to be mad at God. He wants you to be mad at Christ. Don't give the devil that time of day. Just laugh. Laugh at the devil like, okay, you put this in my way? All right. You don't got the authority over me. I'm not going to allow you to stress me out. Get me off my square. Because that's what the devil wants you to do. He wants you to get you off your square. And the devil wants you to rush into situations. This is why I don't rush into situations like I used to. That's the devil. Rush. You go there, do this, do that. And boom. Now something comes out of the way. You know how the devil does. Like, yeah, go now. Don't force each other. This, go now. You go now, boom. You go back to where you got to go to, you in trouble. Because the devil has a way of doing things. Don't ever rush. God did not intend us to rush, y'all. You know, God takes his time with us when he has a relationship with us. The devil quickly, like, here it is, go. Next thing you know, it ain't come from God. Because God's way of making sure you're good, it's going to be everlasting. It's going to be some bumps and bruises, yes. Because he want to teach you not to be those people over there. And so with that said, I'll holler at you on the next one. Hey, I'm on the travel. You see the coffee machine? It is what it is. I'm not using it, of course. They got a bag of tea too, coffee. Hey, I appreciate y'all for viewing, tuning in. And once again, shout out to Forever Studios for coming to the other video. It happened to be muted. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was muted. That's why it's good to have great people to make sure they check up on you. And, you know, hey, shout out to my lady. Shout out to the brothers, the Ringos, the Forever Studios, Brainwaves, and many of you, Daryl, and shout out to the lady, Maz, and, you know, all you that's going to be viewing later on. Hey, this is just a regular conversation, y'all. I'm really laughing at a lot of this stuff, man, because it's like these people think that they have the upper hand on us, man. They believe they have the upper hand on us, and they the ones who's sitting on their live streams, miserable. Don't be like these miserable people, y'all. Just make sure you take care of all your responsibilities. Go out there and live life, y'all, man. We only got one life to live, man. Don't give the devil all your time. Peace. Don't give it to him at all.